Whether it's health cards, electronic patient records, or RFID armbands for patients, in the healthcare sector, the new IT solutions are already in the starting blocks. And with good reason, because the need to optimize processes is especially urgent in this field. On top of that, in hardly any other area is a pressure to cut costs as great as it is in healthcare. Hospitals above all must prepare for the next round of cutbacks and are open to new technologies. Like the regional hospital of Steyr in Upper Austria. For the past 15 months, the hospital has been taking part in an EU research project that is trialling the use of wearable computers. The new technology is especially tailored to the needs of doctors on their daily rounds, an area that's of interest for research in many respects. In the first place, the rounds are the linchpin of hospital treatment. That's when you agree everything with the patient, look at results, arrange and organize the next stages in the treatment or diagnosis. In addition, rounds are made in every hospital in the world, every single day, many times over. The technology that's set to help the doctors with their work in future is small and inconspicuous to wear. The main item is a computer the size of a belt buckle, which is connected via wireless LAN to the IT system of the hospital and transmits current data from the patient's room directly into the system. There is also an RFID reader, a movement sensor, with which the doctor can navigate through the program, and a headset. So in future, rounds could look like this. The doctor and nurse team move around the wards without paper, laptop or filing card. The doctor identifies the patient by means of the RFID reader on his wrist. The relevant patient file appears on the screen attached to the bed, which at other times can be used as a television or an internet connection. The doctor immediately gets an overview of all the important data on the patient. Most recent results, current medication, X-rays or operation report. With the movement sensor attached to his wrist, he can navigate through the program without a mouse or keyboard, thus keeping his hands sterile and free to examine the patient at any time. Dr. Adama is satisfied with the healing process, but he wants to take a closer look at the patient's cough. He decides she needs her lungs X-rayed and records this new finding via his headset. The nurse next to him receives the information on her PDA, from where she can view the diary of the X-ray department and arrange an appointment for the patient directly. The new technology offers advantages for everyone involved. The hospital benefits from a lower documentation overhead as well as the optimized flow of data. The doctor, in turn, finds all the information he needs directly at the sickbed, has his hands free and can give the patient more of his attention. Every step in a development, also in the development of computer applications in hospitals, has to be a step forward. For the doctor, that must mean that we are another step closer to the patient, away from organization, administration, paperwork and operating computers with a mouse. That's what we are hoping for from this new technology. The hospitals must get fit for the future today. In an ever-aging society, the need for medical care is also rising. In particular, typical age-related illnesses such as cancer or heart disease require expensive therapies which drive costs sky high. More than ever, hospitals are expected to think like businesses.
The
running of hospitals is now also dictated by the figures, and we too have to constantly show here that investments also make economic sense, either in the form of improved quality, which benefits the patients, or in the form of cost cuts that are enabled as a result. SAP wants to be actively involved in the field of e-health in future, and is closely watching all developments in this sector. In the wearit at Work project in Steyr, SAP is active in 2 areas.
One area is HCI, human-computer interaction. Human-computer interaction is especially important because of the fact that a wearable system has to support the user while doing a task in the real world. So usability is a major issue here. Another area we are working in is the design of the system architecture. We ensure the compatibility with ongoing SAP developments here. So especially ongoing developments in enterprise service architecture are a major part in order to allow the easy integration of project results into future SAP products.
Steyr is a technically open-minded hospital where doctors already use laptops on their rounds. But there's still room for improvement. If the new technology catches on, there will be no more rounds with thick patient files, laptops or paper forms in future, but instead more efficient IT, which benefits the hospital, the doctors and their patients.
Ja, danke.